Now, ahead of that first test against Australia, unfortunate news for India. Prithvi Shaw, having rolled his left ankle in the tour game against Cricket Australia 11 in Sydney, has now confirmed been ruled out of at least the first test. Now, how big a blow is that, given he seemed to be the one short opener that India would have liked and did well in the first innings in the tour game?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did well in the first innings in that tour game. But yeah, the guy was in good form. We've seen how he sets up games in his short time that we've seen him in international cricket, be it against the West Indies. So big blow, because he was that one certainty, like you said. You know, there were question marks over Rahul because of his form. You know, Vijay has been brought back after being dropped. So they needed him to start the first test. Would have been a good venue to start as well. Adelaide usually is a good pitch to bat on. If he got a decent score, would have given him confidence going forward in the series. Was a big test against a full Australian attack. But yeah, it is. Ideally, you don't want injuries to your first 11. More or less, it be decided by now by the team management. But you've got to accept it. It's part and parcel. That's why there's a squad of 15, 16 or 18 these days that travels. So they have Vijay, able replacement who's got enough experience. So, but it's still a blow.
Yeah, I mean, Vijay would, you think, make the most of his opportunity now, given he would have been hard done by, or felt hard done by, after being left out midway of the England series. Now, a lateral ligament injury for Prithvi Shaw. I don't know if you've ever had one of those. He's going to stay on with the team in Australia in the hope that he undergoes intense rehabilitation and makes it in time for perhaps the second test. But how long could these injuries sort of take? Have you ever had one on the ankle?
Yeah, I've rolled my ankle on the rope once. Took me a bit longer. It's one of those things, you know, you don't quite know the extent of the injury 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. Fortunately, there's no crack, but it's still a weight-bearing part of your body, which again, with age, sometimes you recover a lot quicker, and that's what India would be hoping. The fact that he stayed on, they'll probably monitor him over the next week and see where he goes. I'm sure he'll play some part through the series, whether it's the second test or the third, not quite sure, because like I said, it is a weight-bearing thing, and he's a batsman and he's got to move freely if he has to bat well against that sort of bowling. So India will be keeping their fingers crossed.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.